Today we're looking at one of our Justicia plants. Justicias are a beautiful semi-indoor shade plant. They get beautiful big shrub and flowers, but they are very prone to insects and disease, which isn't a problem. I've got plenty in my garden. I'm just aware of it and to look out for your signs. So this one here has a thrip problem at the moment. So if you have a look on the bottom of your leaves, they look like little flying insects. This is quite a heavy infestation because once they start, they do get quite out of control quickly if you don't keep an eye on them. So to handle that problem, you've got a few different solutions. You have got Trifen, one of my personal favorites because it does insecticide, fungicide, miticide. So it covers a variety of different problems. So with your Justicia, they tend to suffer from aphids and thrips, which is your insecticide. It doesn't have too many problems with your fungicide and miticide, but if you have multiple plants in your garden, you try and get something that will cover most plants and most problems, save you having a whole shelf full of chemicals you're never going to use. So that's my go-to when I have multiple plants, multiple problems. I tend to use that one. I would spray it obviously when you start to initially see the issue, and then you keep repeating spray. The instructions are on the back, but I do it weekly to fortnightly until you see the problem disappear. If you aren't a fan of using a more chemical based solution, we do have a more organic solution, which is your Eco Friend. So this is a concentrated version. Mix it with water in a spray bottle. When using an organic version, it's a contact based pesticide, so you really have to cover the entire plant, over the top, underneath, and then I do the top as well, so I cover all the soil around it. Really important, you have to drench it to make sure you've covered the entire plant and you're making contact with whatever the pest or disease is. If you want something a little bit easier, you don't want to mix it up yourself, we do have them in spray bottles, which is even easier. Spray the whole plant up and down and around the soil and the base, and that's job done. You don't have to mix anything, no spray bottles, it's already there mixed for you. All you need to do is follow the instructions on the back, and it will tell you how much to spray and how often to reapply, depending on what your problem area is.